Okay. Para kami operation, diba? So, Mr. Rash, okay, dadaan natin mabilis na ha. In general, a to the m over n equal ito, or better yet, gusto naman sa 1 over n para makita nyo. A 1 over n is equal to n root of a. Pareho lang yan. So example, a to the 1 half is equal to a square root. Pero minsan, tinatanggal na yung 2. So this is equal to this 1. So pag a to the 1/3, this is cube root of. Now, in general, ang a raised to m over n ay a raised to m n root. Or pwede rin yan, equal dito sa, unahin ko muna daw yung n root bago ilabas yung m. Para-para ka rin ang yan. Okay, what else? So yung rules sa integers, adding exponents, nag-apply na. Kung a times r times a times s, a raised to r plus s, pag i-add mo lang ito yung exponents. Kung yung ginagawa nyo sa integers, ganun din dito. Now, we have the following concept, yung addition. So, una, of course, nandiyan yung addition and subtraction. And this. So, for example, you have there square root of 3 plus 5 square root of 3. You can treat this square root of 3 as a. So, ito ay a. So, meron pa yung a plus 5a, but this is equal to 6a. Pero ano is a? Square root of 3. So, you have here 6 square root of 3. So, ano yung lesson dito? Pag-add lang kayo ng mga radical, kapag pareho sila ng mga combination, square root, o kaya cube root of 3, parang ito yung magiging variable na dito. Pinalitan na natin na radical. For example, let's have this one, number 2. 4 square root of 12 plus 5 square root of 8 minus the square root of 50 minus 7 square root of 48. Now, pag ganito, using the concept here, hindi siya basta-basta pwede yan kasi magkakaiba yung nandito yung radicals natin. So, what to do? Iyan nyo, mag-prime factor kayo. Okay? So, just a little recall. Mag-recall lang tayo. If you have here 4 raised to, say, 7 halves. By the virtue of this one, ito ay equal lamang sa, ito equal sa 4, or 4 to the, okay, pwede yan, square root of 4 raised to 7. And this is equal to 2 raised to 7. Now, in a similar manner, ito, ano ba yung namin? Hindi mo na ako tanong eh. Sige, dito naman natin sa example. Basta, may tinutumbok akong point eh. Hanapin ko yung point din natin. Okay, ipa-prime factor natin yan. 4 square root of 12i 2 squared times 3 plus 5 times 2 cubed minus minus 7 square root of 2 to the 4th times. Now, kung gagawin natin, aanin yung notebook natin. This is equal to, pwede mo palasin ito, 2 square, square root of 2 square, square root of 3, plus 5, okay. Now, for this one here, aanin yung notebook. With this one, itong square root of cube root of 2, equal ito sa 2 raised to 3 halves. Now, yung 3 halves, pwede mo siya kalasin as 2 raised to 2 over 2 plus 1 half. So, alam kasi natin, yung divisor natin 2. So, maghahanap kayo ng pinakamalaking multiple ni 2 pinakamalaking multiple with 2 na kung saan pwede mo i-decompose si 3. So it turns out, ang pinakamalaking multiple ni 2 doon ay, and ni 2 kay 3 ay 2. Now, for this one here, ano ang pinakamalaking multiple ni 2 kay 7? It would be 6. So 2 this would be 4 raised to 6 over 2 times 4 raised to, or better yet, kung muna natin kumakin plus 1 half. Okay. So kakalasin tayo sa pinakamalaki. So this is equal to 4 cubed times 4 raised to 1 half. And this is, well, this is 64 raised times 2. But actually, equals in the other. Okay. So dito, this would be 2 times square root of 2. So, ang concept dito, this one, you can write this as, ganon, 2 raised to 3 halves. Pero you can now write it as 2 times square root of 2. Minus, dito, kakalasin mo rin, square root of 5 square times the square root of 2 minus 7, 2 raised to 4 times square root of 3. Okay, what is square root of 2 squared? Cancel na. So we have, okay, for simplicity, na-explain mo yung Miss Veros yun na okay na i-cancel. Hindi. Pag nagbasa kasi kay tayo po, hindi siya basta-basta pwede i-cancel. In reality, ang square of x squared ay equal sa absolute value of x. So hindi siya basta-basta pwede i-cancel. Isa na rin yung absolute value bar. Pero, for simplicity, dahil mag 70 pa lang naman tayo, we will adopt this notion na huwag niyo muna nalagyan ng absolute value. Pag yung isa 53 or sa 100, yun ang namin isasawa nito. Okay? Para may muna, sige, para mo naman na sige. Na-cancel lang ng cancel. I-correct na lang natin yun sa 53 sa 100. Tapos dito, square of 3 plus this one would be 10 square of 2 minus this one, pagka-cancel, so 5 square root of 2 minus, okay, this one, 2 to the 4th, ito 2, so this one will become 7 square root of, so mawawala na, 4 divided by 2, so that would be 2 square root of 3. And so we have here 8 square root of 3 plus 10 square root of 2 minus 5 square root of 2 minus this one would be 98 square root of 3. And so, pwede tayo mag-combine. Ano yung mga pwede i-combine? Yung 8 square root of 3 tsaka 28 square root of 3 to get, we will get there negative. I'm sorry. Tama, negative 20 square root of 3 tapos plus 5 square root. And that's it. Okay, so kung may nawawala lang sa pag-a-add ng radical, this is what you have to do. Prime factor na nasa loob ng radical. Multiplication. May nagbura ba sa multiplication of radicals? Multiply lang. Kung ano yung ginagawa sa regular exponent. Kunyari. So for example, alam natin na x to the fifth times x squared over a fourth b. Mula na ako ng number, b cubed. This is equal to x to the 7 over e to the fourth. Ganun din, kahit x to the 5 halves times x to the, sabihin natin, 2/3, this will be equal to x to the 5 halves plus 2/3. And we will get here x raised to, so dito 6. So we have 15. Okay, 3, 5, 15 plus, this will be 2 times 2, 4. So we'll get here x raised to 19 over 6. So ganun lang. Now, ito na yung medyo marami na. Yung medyo marami ang nagtulungan sa rationalization. Now, ang multiplication and division, nag-apply din pag division, i-reciprocate mo lang. Now, let's go to the concept of rationalization. So recall, a squared minus b squared is equal to, or balikan natin, a minus b times a plus b is equal to a squared minus b squared. And we call this 2 here as conjugates. Tapos, a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared is equal to a cubed minus b cubed. And finally, a plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared is equal to a cubed plus. Wala ka nang ito pag-ito. Napaka-important. Kasi yung gagawin sa pag-rationalize. Okay. Okay, how are we going to rationalize it? Pag sinabing rationalize, kailangan mawala yung mga squares sa ilalim. So, to rationalize this one, kasi ito square root of 2 lang, so, minus 1 multiply square root of 2. Pero kung mag-multiply yung square root sa ilalim, dapat pati sa numerator. Because this one here, this is just equal to 1. So we will get here, 1 times square root of 2 that will be square root of sa ilalim, square root of 2 square. So we get here, square root of 2 over. Mga answer natin. Okay, number 2. How about for 25 x squared y z squared over cube root of 100 x to the fourth y to the fifth z squared 8. Now, ano ang problem natin dito? Dito, ang problem natin, gusto natin mawala yung square root. So, the goal here is actually, well, to remove the square root. But to remove the square root, dapat, yung nasa loob ng radical sign natin, dapat ito maging perfect square. So, kailangan gagawin mo siyang perfect square. Dito, what we have is cube root of 100, x to the fourth, y to the fifth, z squared. What do we have to do to remove this cube root? Kailangan yung row mo ay perfect cube. So, is 100 a perfect cube? Hindi. Ano yung kailangan mo i-multiply sa 100 para maging perfect cube siya? 10 half. Now, for x to the fourth, hindi pa siya perfect cube. We have to multiply x squared. For y to the fifth, y lang. Yun ang kulang na lang natin. And z squared, z lang. So, if you multiply this one, you have to multiply sa denominator din yung factor na square root of 10 x squared y z. And so, upon doing this one here, we will get sa numerator 25 x squared y z squared square root of 10 x squared y cube root. Okay, so may cube root square dito, cube root over sa ilalim, that will now become, so 100 times 10, 1,000, pero ang cube root ay 10. X squared and x to the 4th, x to the 6th, cube root x squared, y and y to the 5th, y to the 6th, so this all will be y squared, and z times z squared, z cubed, cube root ng z, okay? So ito, again, ito, nanggaling ito sa square root ng 1,000, x to the 6, y to the 6, z. Oops, cube. Okay? Any clarification? Para makuha lang natin. Okay. Now, how about for this one? Napansin ko may mga doon sa aking mga nachikan, may rationalization sila na, well, tama na matagal lagi ang rationalization, pero may mga times na hindi siya magandang gamitin yun. Okay, ano pang rationalize natin dito? Would it be, kagayahin ba natin to? Ito x plus 1, tas x minus 1? No. Kasi, itong buong term natin na sa square root. So, ang tamang pang-rationalize ay square root of x plus 1. Yun pa rin. Okay. Nasa loob kasi lahat. Pero kung nakahiwalay, iba, mamaya makakita tayo. So, we will get here 7 square root of x plus 1, tapos ilalim, and directly, square root of x plus 1 squared. So, we get here 7 square root of x plus 1 over x plus 1. On the other hand, what if ganito? Sige, mamaya na lang yun. Number 4. Okay, let's have this one here. What you have here is, ito, this is equal to 3 raised to 1/2 power. Plus, ito ay 2 to the 1/2 power. Now, kung gusto mo malay 1/2, okay, kumbaga, ito yung magiging, itong buong to, including, ito yung magiging A natin, ito yung magiging B natin. Kasama yung 1/2. So, kung kasama yung 1/2 dyan, ano ang magandang pang-multiply para mawala yung 1/2? Oo, kasi kung ito yung 8 to the 1/2, pag prinoutin mo siya dito, it would be 3 to the 1/2 squared, magkakancel na yung 1/2 siya yung 2. So, the best way to rationalize this one is to multiply square root of 3 minus square root of 2. Ganun din dito sa numerator. That way, ang makukuha niya sa ilalim ay, this is product or difference of 2 squares. So we will get here square root of 3 squared minus square root of 2 squared. So sa numerator, that will be square root of 6 plus 1 times square root of 3 minus square root of 2. So we will get here, okay, kung ano ba yung nasa taas, all over, sa ilalim ay 3 minus 2. So you get here, kung ano ba yung nasa taas, kaya na yan, over, foil method lang to ha, foil lang, tapos combine like terms kung meron na like terms. Okay. Sa number 2, paano simplify? Ito yung taas. Ay, oo nga, no? Oo nga, no? Oo nga, no? Mas simplify pa pala natin. Tara, no? Sige. Ngayon na lang, ha? Hindi kasi ang goal natin ngayon ay mag-rationalize lang. Kasi kailangan na mabuli yung sample exams natin. Okay, thanks. Dahil na lang po, star no, yan na lang na. Siya yung pasaway na naglagay ng nagtanong ako kung time traveling nilagay how to become a diligence. Next, if you have your square root of x plus square root of y over square root of x minus square root of y, how can we rationalize this one? We multiply square root of x plus square root of y. So sa taas, square root of x plus square root of y. So sa ilalim, ang makuha natin ay x minus y. Sa taas, it will be x plus 2 square root of xy plus y. O, hindi maka-cancel ha. Yun na yun. That's it. That's a 5. May question pa paano kayo gitna? Wala. Ano to? A plus b times a plus b. A squared plus 2a plus 2b squared. Okay. Number 6. Ito yung maraming medyo, for sure maraming medyo nawawala dito. Okay. Cubic na tayo. If you have this one here, 1 over 2 minus cube root of x. Etong isang to, we can write this as x raised to 1/3. Now, ano ang goal natin lagi? O mawawala yung mga cube root. So to do that, ito yung magiging b natin, ito yung magiging a natin. So to remove our cube root, and hindi natin kailangan mo, hindi natin huhugutin. It's either this one or this one. Now, it will depend, paano malalaman kung ito or ito? It will depend sa sign. Kung ito, kung binomial lang, ito gagamitin. Pero kung yan, plus ang nakita, ito pa rin gagamitin. So, you really have to, ano ba ito? Magandang word. You really have to notice or observe very well kung ano yung naging sign natin. Kasi sa sign natin malalaman kung ano yung tawag pang-rationalize. So for this one, ang pang-rationalize natin dahil ito ay minus, this one would be 2 squared plus product nilang dalawa, 2 cube root of x plus cube root of x squared. Tapos sa numerator term din, 2 squared plus 2 cube root of x plus 3 cube root of x squared. Okay. Bali yung mga tipo. Minsan may mga tipo, talagang multiply sa isa. Wala gagawa nun, ha? Pag nakita kayo mga ganyan, binomial times trinomial sa exam, ano yan? Possibly, hindi kayo magamit dyan. Mag-distribute. Probably, ano yan? Sum of ano yan? Hindi magiging product nila, sum of two cubes or difference of two cubes. Sa exam, makakita ng mga trick questions. Okay, so this one you will get here, 2 cube plus or minus? Minus cube root of x cube. So, ito talaga yung maganda pag memorize niyo yung formula. Diretso agad. Tapos sa numerator, it will be 4 plus 2 cube root of x plus x raised to 2/3. So, we will get here, kung ano may taas, all over, this one would be 1 minus, ba't pag yung 1? 8 minus, bawang ka, 8 minus, okay? Now, let's have this last one. Of course, meron tayong minus, ano kayong last example? 16 over 9 minus cube root of 3 cube root of 5 plus cube root of 25. Now, pag ganito, ayan, ang gagawin niyo, kung factorization, pati sa division of fraction, division of yung mga ganito, makikita kayo sigurado na yung mga x to the 6 plus y minus z to the 0. So, ano dito sa meron sa ilalim, divided by, actually, minus something divided by something. Probable, mataas ang possibility na may lalabas sa ganyan. Tapos, ang ginagawa kasi yung iba, ito yung forma nila actually. Tapos, sinusubukan siya yung factor using this technique. Okay? Ito kasi may factorization to, which is a plus b times a plus b. Minsan, talagang pagpipilitan yung factor na ganyan, ang mangyayari, talagang daming nawala. O kaya minsan hindi nawawala. Huwag niyo pagpilitan, kung hindi talaga ma-factor, baka hindi talaga siya ma-factor. Baka mamaya, yung pagpa-cancel para natin, nandito pa. Kasi siya lang yung excited dito sa butan, hanapin ng hanap ng maka-cancel. Okay? So, mahaba naman yung time kasi pagsalit natin bukas sa exam. So, huwag kayo matatanda. Ay, sa Wednesday, meron na tayo it's either this one or sa M-band form. Or yun ang zero. Para sabihin pa yun sa mga pag-tugay sa exam natin. Okay, paano? Yung 9, we can write 9 as a square. Ito, we can write this as 5 squared raised to 1/3. Now, ito, we can still write this as 5 raised to 1/3 squared. Tapos yung gitna, ano pansin natin? It would be 3 times cube root of 5. Now, if we designate 3 as hindi yung magiging A natin. Ito yung magiging A. Ito yung magiging B. Notice na hindi natin sinama yung square. Lagi natin sinasama sa pagiging variable natin yung radical or yung rational na exponent. So, what we have here is a squared minus ab plus b squared. Ano po ano? It would be the second one. So, ano pang rationalize natin? It would be 3 minus plus 5 raised to 1. Diba? So, ito may sa akin dyan sa rationalization. Now, ano magiging product natin? This one will be equal to, yung ilalim, that would be 3 cubed plus 5 raised to 1/3 cubed. Sa taas, 16 times 3 plus cube root of 5. So we get here, ito ay 27. 9 plus 5, ay 27 plus 5, 32. So 32, 16. Ano pwede pala ito? So this one is cancel. This one is cancel. Plus cube root of 5 over 2. Now, sa exam, kadalasan, ganyan yung kadalasan mo yung mga sagot. Madali, mga pagkaganda. Pag ang mga sagot din ay pagkahaba-haba, ano yung mga rule of thumb? Kung blue kung gagamitin ninyo, pag lumabas na sa isang page yung solution nyo, actually, kadalasan kalahating page lang yun. Ay, pipili na siya. Sige, yung bibigyan ko naman. Ano pa bang rule? Pag sa yellow pad,
Sir, paano yung attendance?
Pag-isip ako, sige. Ringin ano ka ba? Kasi sunod na ko ba? Okay. Okay, what else? Any questions so far? Tayo? Okay. Ito yung pinaka-ulit sa lahat, complex numbers. And i-apply sa complex numbers yung natutunan dito, rationalization. Okay. If you have a complex number, okay, if z is a complex number, and yung symbol is a complex number, yung z pwede mo siya isulat as a plus bi. Tapos, where a and b are real numbers. Okay. Bibigyan ko kayo ng notation na. A, minsan binibigyan notation na a is equal to real part of z. Tapos yung b, ito yung real part. Tapos, ito naman ito yung symbol minsan. Imaginary part. Okay. Notice, na yung imaginary part, yung bilang, hindi kasama yung I. Bilang yung namin natin. So, ang tawag dito sa form na to ay, nasabi ba tawag dito ay rectangular? Okay. Ang conjugate naman ni zi, yung negative yung complex. So, if you have your a plus bi, pag kinuha mo yung conjugate niya, so ito equals sa z bar, ito equals sa a minus bi. Ang kinukuha lang na negative ay yung imaginary part. So, example, you have here negative 2i, or sige, 2i minus 5. Anong conjugate nito? Okay, ang conjugate nito ay negative 2i minus pa rin, minus 5. Minsan, hihilumin lang nila kayo na iunahin nila isulat yung imaginary over sa real. Basta ang inenegate ninyo ay yung imaginary part lang. Wala na ito to. Oh, what else? Sige, mamaya ng example. Ano yung conjugate ng conjugate? Itself. So, kasi makuha dito ay negative 8i conjugate. Pero ito ay negative of negative 8i, which is positive. Okay. May nalilito ba sa addition of complex numbers? Pag addition of complex numbers, i-add nila yung real, i-add nila yung imaginary. Kapag multiplication, ganun din. Ay, yung multiplication, foil, what else? Ganun lang, kung anong ginagawa niya sa integers, pareho lang siya. Medyo nakakahilo lang kayo. Rationalize. May rationalize na naman tayo. So, for example, you have here 1 over negative, palagay natin to,